piece that I didn't write, but we have a youngster in the audience and everybody else likes it. And he might know this piece. I don't know if you read this guy or not, man, but here goes. He says no. I don't know who he is, man, but I don't read. Is there a Shel Silverstein video game? Because if so. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Sara, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. No, she'd scour the pots and scrape the pans and candy the yams and spice the hams. But though her father would scream and shout, she simply would not take the garbage out, and so it piled up to the ceilings. Coffee grounds and potato peelings, brown bananas, rotten peas, sour chunks of cottage cheese. It filled the can, it covered the floor, it cracked the windows and broke the doors with bacon rinds and chicken bones, drippy ends of ice cream cones and prune pits, peach pits and orange peel, gloppy lumps of cold oatmeal and pizza crust, withered greens, soggy beans, tangerines, crusts of black burnt buttered toast, and gristly bits of beefy roast. The garbage, it rolled down the hall, it raised the roof, it broke the walls with greasy napkins, cookie crumbs, globs of gooey bubble gum, cellophane from green bologna, rubbery, blubbery macaroni, peanut butter caked and dried, curdled milk, crusted pie, moldy melons, dried up mustard, eggshells mixed with lemon custard, cold French fries, rancid meat, and yellow lumps of cream of wheat. At last, the garbage reached so high that finally it touched the sky, and none of her friends would come over to play, and all the neighbors up and moved away, and so finally, Sara Cynthia Stout, she said, okay, I'll take the garbage out. But then, of course, it was too late. The garbage reached across the state from New York to the Golden Gate, and there, in the garbage she did hate, poor Sara met an awful fate that I cannot right now relate because the hour is much too late. But children, who's paying no attention? Children! Yes, children! Remember Sara Stout and always take the garbage out. I'll move to a minor and I'll get out of the way. This is called Conquerors. Something is wrong and I can't understand or explain or decipher or hold out my hand and grasp revelation, nor squeeze from a stone enough blood to make a martyr of myself alone, so let alone you, the hordes that you bring, by sharp cloven hoof and by butterfly wing, by fancied contraption conceived by a boy and willed into action like terrible toys to be crushed in the streets, torn from the skies, subjected to slings and to arrows and lies, and the liars that cast them like fishermen's nets into seas of believers will take what they get at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when there's nothing more left to be fought for and won, and the conquerors leave, and the conquered remain to build it all up again. This is Clone. Take me and rape me and make me like you, because I want to be free to just do what I do, and I want someone beside me, supporting me blindly, making me feel like the shit I've been through's left me worth a damn. Here I am, up on a stage, blinded by lights, I'm transparent and aging relentlessly. Look at me, what I've become, while the man in the box in the back with the gun to his head keeps on screaming, just look at me, look at me! Acknowledge my presence. I'm not just a memory or phantom to banish with tendrils of smoke. I'm not just a fallacy, not just some ghostly reminder of lifetimes you'd rather forget. I'm here, and I'm real, and I'm bleeding. I've forfeited everything. Tied a string tight round my thumb so I'd never forget all the things that I've done and the places I've been and the people that mean so much more to me than it might might outwardly seem, cause I'm fading. Remaining is harder each day. So I'm gathering up wisdoms I'll soon give away to make room for the boon I'll receive. If it's true, you can take me and rape me and make me like you. It's something pretty. It's called Something Wonderful. Tell me something wonderful so I can go to sleep. Make me think I'm beautiful before I ever weep for what I've lost, for what you've not, for what I think of truth and God. And rotting bridges won't support your weight. And there are lawyers at the gates of heaven set to prosecute for all the things you did in youth and innocence. And once the fence is crossed and love is lost and all is not, the fence cannot be uncrossed. The love cannot be unlost. The knot cannot be untied like a simple sailor's knot. It's the knot of nothingness, the knot of no avail. And only time will tell if either you or I should sail on seas of dream and broken glass, in sturdy ships, or self-made craft of tethered down imagined things, all lashed together using string and sticky tape. Bubblegum. Come what may one day come, so be prepared and set to row. One never knows if wind will blow or if we'll find we're trapped and still with just ourselves or time to kill. So tell me something pretty. Sing me something sweet. Tell me something wonderful so I can go to sleep. Right at Jazz House. I will exclude the first word of each verse because you guys can probably figure it out. And these youngsters present. This is called Revolution ? I wrote this in response to Sara Glass. Revolution! Just insert beep at the beginning of my poem.
Say bump.
Bump?
Bump.
Bump. Oh, it's a radio edit. Excellent. Bubble revolution, give me all-out war. A damsel in distress, a dream worth fighting for, a little inspiration, a glass of Johnny Blue, and I'll make a play to save the day for him and her and me and you. Time is irrelevant when one is heaven sent, so maybe my days are best spent growing cognizant. If there's a parade on the day I proclaim myself fit to be made in the image of slaves, then I will scream from the balcony, seething with rage, that the masses would celebrate falling from grace. Face to face with the beast, I will not close my eyes. I will not be the reason humanity dies. I may not be a king on an ivory throne, but I'm more than a man, and my thoughts are my own, and I've grown to see the relevance of what we're fighting for. So a revolution, give me all-out war. A revolution, give me phasers set to kill. A multitude of targets and the right to shoot at will. With the proper preparation and a little bit of luck, I'll be filling up pine boxes with a line of sitting ducks. I stuck out my neck. I put on the tie. I walked in my old man's shoes until my soul died. It shouldn't matter now, cause it's never mattered before. But there's blood on my hands, and there's hounds at the door. And I implore you, ignore what you see on the screen and all the babbling heads of the faceless machine and the fear and the lies undermining your will. A revolution, give me phasers set to kill.
Yeah.